South Korea scrambling fighter jets after detecting about 180 North Korean warplanes north of the military demarcation line between these two countries. Tensions between both already high after North Korea fired more than 80 rounds of artillery shells into the sea overnight, including a possible failed intercontinental ballistic missile. The North also fired a record number of missiles into the waterways east and west of South Korea on Wednesday. One of those missiles in particular crossed the sea border between the two nations. That is the first time that has happened since 1948. Joining us with the very latest this morning and how the U.S. is preparing to respond, Tom Dempsey, live in our nation's capital. Good morning to you, Tom.
Hey, Marni. Yeah, this situation in Asia continues to bring updates almost every hour. In fact, in the last hour, the North Korean foreign minister said the U.S. should stop, quote, provocative air drills or face possible sustained counteraction. This followed a statement from the G7 earlier this morning, which includes the United States, which warned North Korea of saying that, if there's ever a nuclear attack or, a development of reckless action, in their own words, that would lead to a swift and united response from the G7. Also earlier this morning, South Korean military forces sent up airplanes into the sky, dozens of them, after tracking almost 200 North Korean warplanes inside North Korea territory. Now, none of those planes breached the border, but big concerns remain over the tension in the region that we're seeing almost every day now. This week, North Korea test-fired 30 ballistic missiles, including an ICBM, which stands for intercontinental ballistic missile. That sort of weapon raises all sorts of concerns for the U.S. because an ICBM can actually be equipped with a nuclear warhead, and that can travel thousands of miles to the other side of the world. Again, when you think about that, it begins to put into perspective some of these concerns that the U.S. has with the situation with North Korea right now. Another big concern is the North Korean military possibly detonating a nuclear device sometime in the coming weeks, Marni.
Tom, we also have these military exercises that are happening now with the U.S. and South Korea. What more can you share about that?
Yeah, those military exercises are unfolding as we speak, and they involve, almost 250 warplanes between the U.S. and the South Korean military. They're practicing military maneuvers. Originally, those exercises were planned to end today, but they decided to extend them into Saturday, all in response to these actions being taken by North Korea and these 30 ballistic missiles being fired by North Korea, Marni.
Yeah, it's a scary situation. All right, Tom Dempsey, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.